The Ways and Means Committee meeting will be called to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderman Moore. Alderman Vaccaro.
Present.
Alderwoman Howard.
Present.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Here.
Alderwoman Boyd.
Here.
Alderman Muhammad. Chairman Williamson.
Here.
President Reed. 5 present. You have 4.
All right, thank you, Madam Clerk. Today we have just one board bill on the agenda today, and that will be Board Bill 110. We have Mr. Jim Garvali from the Comptroller's Office, and he's going to give us a presentation.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. We also have with us today Joyce Lipinski and Charity Garner from Stern Brothers, who will be actually selling the bonds. And so if you flip through this, much of this will seem familiar to you because this committee authorized the language that went on the ballot and was approved in August of this year. So what we're doing with this board bill is authorizing the sale of the bonds now, which is the next step, and kind of give you an idea of what it is that the voters approved. The last page kind of is Exhibit A, which shows you what you previously approved and what the voters have already approved in terms of the types of things that this GO will be purchasing. If you all also will remember that this bill, I think, received voter approval because this is a no tax increase GO. The levy stays the same. Because we paid off some debt, it rolled off, and with the appreciation of the reassessment, we had some room to this level that we could put this kind of a package together. And it mirrors what we did in 2016 when we did a smaller $25 million no tax increase GO. So it looks like, if we do it in smaller bites, that the public, that the voters seem to be more receptive to it. And we're able to come back every year or so, although it may be a while until we have some room again. But for now, we're able to meet some very important needs.
Very good. All right, we'll go down the road and see if all the women and men have any questions. Alderwoman Davis not here, Moore's not here. Alderman Vaccaro.
I'm fine with this. I'm glad to see that the corrections is included in this, the heating, air conditioning, the upgrades to the workhouse. So that's good. And when they anticipate that would be done?
Well, we intended. I'm gonna look to Joyce on this, but we intend to price with approval of the board. We intend to price these bonds on October 30th, and if we do that, Joyce, when do you think we would close by?
Mid-November. We're targeting November 15th right now.
So that we'll fund before Thanksgiving, and of course that means then that the Board of Public Service can get out there and start putting together their package to put out to do these renovations.
I mean, it looks like quite a bit for the corrections, which is good, because that seems to be a big issue. So anyway, I just want to make sure I point that out.
This was just the bond we approved.
I didn't know whether.
Okay. Alderwoman Howard.
So just to be clear, this will air condition the workhouse and provide some renovations in that facility, is that?
I think what you're going to find is that I'm not sure it's going to air condition everything.
Right.
If you can see the list here, it says dorms, chapel, gym, pods, kitchen, cafeteria. There may be some areas that still will not be air conditioned, but I think that they're going to concentrate on the main building itself, which has temporary. We've used temporary air conditioning for the last 2 years, which is not as good and much more expensive. So, I know there's those that want to see us get a new facility, and I think that decision is probably going to be made, above me. But This was the plan approved by the Director of Public Safety, and it's going to greatly improve conditions because there's great needs there.
Thank you. And then also it's upgrading our public safety equipment, particularly for the fire department, which is a big chunk of the money here. So,
Yeah.
okay. That's all I have as far as questions, but I think it's great that we're able to improve the conditions at the workhouse.
Okay. All right, thank you, Alderwoman Murphy.
I concur with Alderwoman Howard. Now this, just understand, this bond issue is above and beyond what was already allocated, in the city budget.
Correct.
Okay, so this is above and beyond what already is
Yes.
filtered to all these agencies as it is. Okay.
That's right, and it's also above and beyond the most recent $5.5 million lease purchase, which is this is where we're buying trash trucks and dump trucks. That legislation came through earlier as part of the budget. So yes, it's incremental to that.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I got that. That's quite a bit. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderwoman. All right, Alderwoman Boyd?
Will the Board of Aldermen be air conditioned? That's my only question, because it says City Hall and other municipal buildings.
I don't believe that's on the list.
Oh, my God.
I don't believe it's
What was
on
the question? I didn't hear the question.
Is the chambers
The
going to
chamber's
be?
gonna be air conditioned, Frank. Frank, we suffering in there.
It is
Okay, all right.
DPS, Board of
Thought
Public
I
Service.
asked, yeah.
I know what you mean.
No other questions, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I entertain a motion to pass out Board Bill 110, do pass recommendation.
Second.
I'll make a motion that we pass Bill 110 out and do pass recommendation.
Second?
All right. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderman Moore. Alderman Vaccaro.
Aye.
Alderwoman Howard.
Aye.
Alderwoman Murphy.
Ah,
Alderwoman Boyd.
Aye.
I'll make it. I took it.
Alderman
Is
Muhammad.
it working?
Chairman
Like we're sleeping.
Williamson.
Aye.
President Reed. 5 ayes and 0.
Board Bill 110 has been passed out, do pass recommendation.
Thank you all so very much. Appreciate it.
you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Ways and Means Committee meeting, 7 adjourned.